Randolph Fine was an agent in MI6, and during his younger years, around the time the Berlin Wall fell, he played a significant role in the Cold War, when Russia was the enemy and blamed for everything. You've got to blame someone. Britain pointed the accusational finger at Moscow for everything from our high interest rates, the impending nuclear war, and, of course, the weather. The headlines ran with all sorts of nonsense, and among the silliness, some of it was probably true. You just never knew which bits. The murder of Randolph Fine soon became a cold case, and a crime the world forgot, but not the people of Friday Street. They didn't forget, and rumours circled, and still do, that Randolph was bumped off by a hitman from Russia. However, the police didn't buy into the extravagant story. "You've been watching too much American television," said one officer, adding, "It was a mugging gone horribly wrong. Nothing more than that." And that's where things were left. A mugging that had turned nasty where a man died and his body was dumped in the pond. A mugging ticked all the boxes of the investigation, so any appetite to proceed further was lost, especially not to explore Russian involvement. The flapping yellow and black tape wrapped around the trees near the pond, and the white tent erected to protect the crime scene disappeared after 12 days, and the police never returned. Case closed, unsolved, unless you believe the convenient mugging verdict. And this is where Cedric and Ambrose from Tanglefoot Farm took a central role in looking after Randolph's daughter, Charlotte. Although if you called her Charlotte, she would correct you to say Charlie, and if you called her Charlotte following the correction, the second warning would come with bristly rudeness. She took after her mother that way. Charlie Vine was a few months from turning 18 when her father Randolph was murdered. Her mother died in a car crash when Charlie was 8, so it was just the two of them. And it worked. They were as close as any father and daughter could be, and a genuine bond sealed them together like wallpaper to a wall. Cedric and Ambrose became Charlie's guardian angels, and you'd struggle to find two men more ill-equipped to offer parental advice during a crisis. Fortunately, Randolph's affairs were in good order, and he left a clear charter for Charlie's schooling and the role Cedric and Ambrose should adopt. "I hate boarding school," Charlie would tell them on the weekends she visited Tanglefoot Farm. "I hated it too," Ambrose would say. "You're not helping, Ambrose, dear boy," came Cedric's reply, with an acerbic undertone. "Our role is to guide the girl, not agree with her." A local school for Charlie morphed into Cambridge University, and that meant boyfriends. Cedric and Ambrose were of little help there, too.